What's up, guys? Welcome back to ManCave Collectibles, coming at you today with another figure review. Today we're going to take a look at the brand new Series 9 WWE Legends Undertaker figure. This is part of the Elite Collection. It's a figure I was really excited about, as Undertaker is one of my all-time favorite characters from the WWE Universe. Jumping right into our figure here, we do have the Undertaker in his window packaging, pretty much that same style Elite Collection packaging that we're all used to. Got our Legends logo here, Undertaker's name there, a little bit of Mattel branding there at the bottom. As we spin on around, we have a little promotional artwork here of the Undertaker. Spinning on to the back, kind of got that same promotional artwork that we've seen on the side, just in a larger image. A little bit of a write-up here talking about Undertaker and kind of a memorable moment in his career, in which it was kind of during a time that he wore this outfit, which was in the mid-90s. Got the other figures from this line. I've also got the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, which we'll be looking at later on the channel. Same image there as on the other side. Back to the front. Let's go ahead and crack this guy out of his packaging and see what we got. All right, guys, so we got Undertaker out of his packaging and onto our view table. As always, let's jump right on into our accessories. First thing we got here is we do have his kind of iconic trench coat look, just done in all black. It is a soft goods jacket that he has. We'll go ahead and put that on him a little bit later so you guys can kind of see what that looks like. But just a very basic black kind of long jacket there. And he comes with his hat that we can all remember him wearing back in the 90s there. Got the little purple strip right across the brim of the hat there. Looks very nice. It's just a soft plastic that will just fit right over his head. And he got his white mask that we did see him wearing in 1995. It was kind of rumored that maybe this mask was really more to protect him from an eye injury that he got against Viscera in a match. But it looks really, really good as far as how Mattel has done this. It's very nicely sculpted. You can kind of see there it even has kind of some veins and type of sculpting running through it, so it looks really good. And then lastly, we've got an additional pair of hands here. These are just open hands or holding hands that he could hold something in. Now, he doesn't really come with anything to hold in particular unless you wanted him to either hold his hat or hold the mask that he comes with, so you could use it for that. And then he's got kind of some semi-open hands with kind of two fingers pointed out there. Comes on, and we'll take a closer look at that as well in a moment. All right, let's go ahead and take a closer look at our Undertaker figure here. So as we pull him in close, we can see here, they did kind of sculpt that hair down over the top of his face there. So that is just some soft plastic there that just kind of lays over his face. I think it looks pretty good, for what we're getting here. He definitely, kind of had that look and sported that look during that time frame. So really, the best way for them to do it is just kind of put a few strands of hair down through there. I have seen folks online where their hair was, kind of pointed out, so it kind of made it look dumb if the hat wasn't on. Mine doesn't seem to have that issue, so that's nice. Granted, you could always just boil a little water and probably get those to kind of go back to the way you would like them to. Now, he also comes with a soft goods tie here. That tie just has an elastic piece that's holding that in place there. So you probably could remove that tie if you want to. Just depends on the look you want, but it is kind of a double tie there. And again, it is just a soft goods tie. Got really nice detailed work here as far as the tattoos down the arm here. Got a little bit of color on the tattoo here on the back. He does have his elbow pad here on the left arm. And then as you come on down, you can kind of see what I was talking about here with those hands. Kind of got two fingers kind of pointing out in that kind of iconic style that he would. Him and Paul Bearer were kind of working together, and he may, point at Paul Bearer if Paul Bearer's got the urn or something like that in his hand. It's, I think it's a pretty neat look there for them to give on those two hands. And then, pretty much just black sculpting all the way down for the rest of his outfit, as we would assume. And then the purple kind of boots, or at least the purple cloth that kind of goes over the top of his boots. And this is a soft plastic here, and you can see it just kind of lays over the top. Mine's actually laying on this foot a little below the boot, but you can kind of push those back up. They've actually sculpted the calves to be bigger in this area. You can see that there, to kind of help hold that purple what's supposed to be purple cloth boots, you know, over the top of his actual boots that he has on. Then it has a little bit of silver aesthetic coming down through. Now, a little bit of my silver paint is rubbing off there on that last circle, where on this side you can see they're all nice and crisp. So a little bit of a QC issue there, but not anything too bad. Now, if we did want to go ahead and throw his hat on for you guys to be able to see, the hat just fits right over the top of the head there, and it looks nice. So you can see it fits on there real well, just like that. Looks good. Then as far as the mask, if you wanted to put that on, that's just going to slide up underneath the hair there. And what's going to happen is the hair here on the sides is actually going to be kind of used as kind of force to hold that mask in place. So there you go with the mask and the hat. So you can see the mask kind of creates a situation where the hair kind of sticks out by putting the mask on. So, you know, if you don't have the hat on to kind of tame that in, you know, it really sticks out a good bit more. It doesn't really lay on that mask the way the hair kind of lays on his head. But it's not anything that, to me, that looks terrible. Because once you put that on, it kind of gets it back tamed, under control. And you really don't see it that much either when you're kind of looking at it from the front. So if he's posed up on a shelf, you know, you can see there, that's not really something you're going to deal with. It's, you know, that gives it a bad look or anything like that. All right, guys, and then here we got Undertaker pretty much all decked out in all his accessories. This is the jacket that we looked at earlier in the accessories that he comes with. And this really looks good to me. Some of the promotional images that I saw of him with this jacket or this overcoat, it really looked way too big and it just didn't look right to me. And I didn't think I would like it when I saw it kind of in the promotional images. But now kind of seeing it on him, it actually fits him pretty well. It doesn't look ginormously big. So I'm really actually pretty happy with the overcoat. So I don't know that I'll pose him in this fashion or with the mask. I may go just with the hat, you know, and the tie and the mask and the jacket will probably be put to the side. But I do like the way this looks. I think it looks good. There you go with all of the accessories. Let me know down in the comments what you think of these accessories and this version of Undertaker. Will it be part of your collection? Let's go ahead and take a look at articulation on this guy. All right, guys, for articulation, taking a look at the head first, we can't really get that head to do much up or down because the hair is pretty much hindering it all around. We can get side to side there with that, so it looks good. We can get those shoulders up to about right there, 360 all the way around. We do have single jointed elbows. You can see a little better on this one, as this one's kind of covered up by the elbow pad. This one is hindered as well by the elbow pad, so that's about as much as you're going to get with that elbow pad there. But you can see here we can get to a full 90 on this one. We do have a swivel at the top of the bicep. The gloves here do swivel on the wrist, and then you have your wrist cut and plenty of range of motion in that wrist. Now we do see we have a nice abdominal crunch here in the abdomen, but that's about as far as we can get it. Back, a little more back, it's not a whole lot forward. Got a cut in the lower abdomen area so we can get a full 360 there. We can get the legs out to there, so plenty of splits. We got a cut in the upper thigh. Fine. Double jointed knees, so we can get a lot of range of motion there. We have a cut in the mid calf area there. The foot, we have normal articulation there, but this cover that kind of goes over his boots, the purple cover, is hindering that range of motion some. We have a slight bit of ankle rocker, kind of as we're used to, but your forward and back is going to be hindered. So there's our articulation on this guy. Let's go ahead and bring in a few other figures for size comparison. All right, guys, and here you go with a little bit of size comparison for your Undertaker figure. We've got the Ultimate Warrior, Ricky Steamboat, and our Hollywood Hogan Ultimate Edition. So you can see he stands perfectly. If Hogan was in that 6'8" range, we're just going to put this guy, you know, in that 6'10" to 7 foot range. So I think the scale is perfectly done. I really am happy that I was able to pick up this figure and get it so fast from Target, which is where I ordered it from online. I'm sure in the coming weeks we'll start to see this guy hit the shelves, at your local Targets as well. Let me know what you guys think of this figure down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this review. And if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love to have you as part of the ManCave Collectibles team. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Until next time.